Yanamate. Itu apa bagaimana ya?
Let's do our chanting before meditation. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.
The three liturgies.
Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami.
5 precepts.
Panatipata viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami adinādāna viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami Kāmesu micchācara viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami Musāvāda viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami Surāmere majje pamadatthāna viremani sikkhapadang samadhiyami.
Let's read the affirmative vows based on 5 precepts.
Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness.
Homage to the Buddha.
Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vijjācarana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhammasārati Sattā deva manusānam buddho bhagavāti.
Homage to the Dhamma.
Svankhato bhagavata dhammo samdittiko akaliko Ihi pasnsiko openaiko paccattam veditammo vinyuhiti
homage to the Sangha.
Supatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ujjupatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Nyāyapatipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Sāmīti patipanno bhagavato sāvaka sangho Yatidam cattari purisa yugani Atta purisa punggala Esa bhagavato sāvaka sangho Ahuniyo bahuniyo Dakiniyo anjali karaniyo Anutterang punyak kendang lokasnsari Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Offerings. Offering of light.
Ganesaram paritena Dipena tamadang sena Tilokadipam sambuddham Pujayami tamudam
Offering of incense.
Gandha sambhara yuttena Dupena hang sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyam tam Puja bhajana uttamam
Offering of flowers.
Vannagandha gunopetam Etam kusuma santatim Pujayami munindasya Siripada saroruhe Pujemi buddhang kusumena nime Punyena mitena labami mokkham Uppam nilayati yataidammi Kayo tatayati vinasa bhavam
Offering of water.
Adivasetu no bante Paniyam parikakritam Anukampam upadaya Patiganhatu uttama
Offering of drinks.
Adivasetu no bante Ilane paccayam imam Anukampam upadaya Patiganhatu uttama
Worship of shrines.
Vandami cetiyang sabbang Sabbetani supatititang සාරිරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Wish of well-being. Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English.
Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows like the wheels that follow the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with a pure mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent action towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like the link in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dross from silver. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with his wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees with his wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees with his wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
අපට අවන්ද නැතිකද පැහැදිලිව පේන්න ඕනේ. Welcome all to our online meditation, and this is the second week that we are doing this only through online. I hope that you all will have a similar experience, just like you come to this place every week. But so let us make use of this opportunity, this the somewhat free time that we got to stay at home. So we are going to do our meditation as usual. So take a moment to rejoice. Although we are far away from each other, we have this opportunity to somehow connect through this technology, and then it's a great opportunity. So no matter what is happening, we are still continuing our practice. So rejoice that opportunity to continue your practice. With that, rejoice, make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. Still, this guidance is available to us, and this opportunity is available to us. So therefore, I will make use of this opportunity, and I will engage in a wholesome practice. I will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, listen to this bell and let your mind settle further and further into this moment. And then we will do our chant, Namo Buddhaya. And at the end of the chant, Bhante Punna will guide you to practice loving kindness meditation and meditation on breathing.
Dear spiritual friends, now we all are connected virtually and mentally to practice our meditation, especially the people who have come here before now can prepare especially your body and mind to come here and sit mentally, sit with the monks, and we also remember that each of you who are frequently coming here sit and experience your great meditative experience and calmness. This is the only program in this entire planet right now that we can experience. Floating from your home to the Buddhist center and sit with monks. Dear spiritual friends, gently close your eyes. and observe the posture. The posture which you are sitting. You are sitting in a very special posture. By closing your eyes gently and keeping your upper body upright as much as possible, placing your palms on your lap, on your thighs, nicely placing your both legs. We are sitting. We are sitting in a meditative posture. Now you are sitting with the monks in your spiritual space. Bring your awareness further and further towards your body and scan the body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, to the tips of your fingers. And feel the body, all different sensations in the body, from top to bottom. You can feel your body. You are in a sitting posture, body held well. You try your best to maintain the motionless posture. Still, there might be some different feelings according to your physical preparation. Sometimes there might be some pleasant feelings and also unpleasant feelings and neutral feelings. In general, you can observe the feelings in the body. If you notice any unpleasant feelings, right now we can relax our body with the support of our full awareness. We draw our attention to each and every parts of the body and relax each of parts in the body. We draw our attention to our forehead and head. Feel there might be some heavy feelings, stressful feelings. Aches and pains. If you notice any of those, Feel them and just let them go and relax and drop down and relax. Feel your eyes, feel your facial muscles and relax. Feel your jaws and jaw muscles and relax. Feel your both shoulders, both upper and lower arms, palms and fingers. Feel and just drop down and relax. Feel even the finger muscles. If you notice any stiffness or tightness of the finger muscles, feel them and relax. Just relax, relax, relax. Feel your chest muscles and belly muscles. Just drop down and let them to hang and relax. Feel your back muscles, upper and lower, and relax. Feel your sitting muscles. If you notice any pressure, any developing numbness, and very smoothly just adjust and you can easily let go the pain and relax. Feel your thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, ankles, heels, sole of the foot, and the tips of the toes. Feel and relax. Now feel your body. In your body, in this physical establishment, in this posture, you have a relaxed posture. Let body to be in this posture and draw our attention to our mind and observe the mind. In our mind we have thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Some thoughts are pleasant, some are unpleasant, some of them are neutral. Some thoughts are occurring in your mind with the support of the past memories and experiences. according to your habits, according to the way you respond. You can notice how thoughts are occurring in your mind with regard to the past memories. Right now, we know truly the past is gone, no more right here. Only a memory we have. Of course, in our memory we have lessons that we learn to correct ourselves all the time. Remember to the lessons that you learn to correct yourself, correct yourself, correct yourself. If there are any worries, any sadness, any frustration, any fears, just let them go. Let them go because the past is gone. Observe the future related thoughts, good plans, good goals for the future. It's always good. If you notice that in our future related thoughts occurring any anxious thoughts, fearful thoughts, or any other negative thoughts, they are not helping you to maintain the peace in your mind. Always the mental preparation is good, not to worry, not to become fear, but to become strong. If any of the future related thoughts are disturbing, ruining the peace in mind, just let them go because the future is not yet come true. Letting go of the past and the future bring your awareness to the present moment. Right now, you are sitting, you are sitting with the monks. You are sitting with your monks in your spiritual center. You are sitting with your spiritual friends. You are here. Just relax and experience the mental and physical comfort, relaxation. Just relax. Now you have a purified mind. Now you have an undisturbed mind. We will direct our undisturbed spiritual mind to cultivate wholesomeness. Wholesomeness, always protect ourselves and the rest of the world. Wholesomeness. Our regular wholesome thought is loving kindness, loving friendliness, metta, maitri. To truly experience the loving kindness mentally and physically, we visualize a loving kindness image, a lovely baby sitting on the lap of the beloved mother, having a great relationship. Fully relaxed, comfortable, sitting. Babies having enormous loving friendship with the mom. The relationship between the mom and the baby is amazing. Now you can explore within yourself what are the thoughts that both of them are experiencing right now. They have love, they have caring, they have kindness, appreciation, tolerance, extraordinary bearing, giving, caring, trust, security, purity. It's amazing, beautiful, loving kindness thoughts. They all are occurring in your mind right now. Let them to go in your mind and magnify them and let them to grow in your mind. Love and care. Beautiful loving kindness mind. Loving kindness can bring peace and ease and release all the unnecessary influxes. May the mind be well. May the mind be healed. May the mind be healed, be well. You can use your loving kindness mind, loving kindness awareness
to take care of this body. Right now, you can just observe your body. This body is a wonderful gift given by the beloved parent. Greatly appreciate and protect. There might be some sicknesses. There might be some heritages, but still it is a unbelievable, wonderful gift. Deeply appreciate this gift and be grateful, admire, and radiate loving kindness to heal this body. From the skin to the internal organs, radiate your loving kindness. This strong loving kindness can heal the body and increase the immunity of the body. May the skin of this body be healed. May the muscles and ligaments and joints of this body be healed. May the bones and bone marrows of this body be healed. Radiate your loving kindness to the internal activities, the respiratory system, lungs. Deeply appreciate and radiate loving kindness. If you have knowingly or unknowingly any negative habits, any insecurity issues, just be away from there and protect your great respiratory system, entire respiratory system. Right now, you deeply focus your attention to the respiratory system and take care of your respiratory system. May the respiratory system of this body be healed, and develop the immunity of the system. Radiate your loving kindness to the heart, cardiac muscles, and the cardiovascular system, digestive system, kidneys, and the genitourinary system, and radiate loving kindness to all of them. Radiate your loving kindness to the central nervous system, to each and every neurons, and to the neurotransmitters, to relax your mind. Deeply appreciate that you have a peaceful mind with the support of this nervous system. Radiate loving kindness spread all around the entire nervous system. May this body be healed. May this mind and body be healed. May I be well. May I be well. May I be healed. Your great loving kindness to yourself is a protection for you and for the rest of the world. Expand your loving kindness and share with your spiritual friends, near and far. May my spiritual friends be well. Be well. Expand the loving kindness to your beloved family members, relatives, and friends, near and far, and be healed. Radiate your loving kindness to all people in this county and surrounded counties, in the state, throughout the states, especially radiate your loving kindness to this great nation. May all people in this country be healed. May all people in this country be able to overcome all the problems, especially health issues. If they are facing any challenges, may they be well. Expand your loving kindness beyond the borders, surrounding countries, all around the world, all people without any differences. Just expand your beautiful loving kindness to heal them. Your mind is like a sun, like the moon, providing enormous energy, traveling throughout the world, healing this wounded world. May this world be healed. May this world be healed. May this world be healed. Be healed. Be healed. Radiate your strong loving kindness. May this world be healed. Be healed. Settle in your loving kindness. Experience the peace and clarity in your mind, loving kindness mind. Strongly establish in your loving kindness. Be well, be well, be well. Use your beautiful loving kindness awareness to practice breathing meditation. Breathing meditation help you to develop mindfulness. Mindfulness is very helpful right now to protect yourself and the rest of the world. Cultivate the mindfulness through the breathing meditation and just relax. Feel the in breath and out breath wherever you feel. It might be on the touch sensation of the air inside the nostrils or the chest or the tummy, expansion and contraction. Wherever you feel your breath, feel, practice breathing meditation.
Dukkha Patacha Nidukkha Bhayapattacha Nibbhaya Sukapattacha Nisukha Hontu Sabbepi Panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation. Gently put your palms together. Let us take this moment to be grateful for this opportunity to have a peaceful meditation, even in these difficult times. Let us be grateful to all great teachers, enlightened masters in the past, who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Let us feel grateful to whoever helped your meditation tonight. Let us feel grateful even to this technology that enable our meeting, our meditation today. And feel grateful to even to non-living things which helped your meditation, including your cushion, your chair, and the device that you are connecting with us. And deeply feel grateful to all people and all things which made this meditation possible for us today. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so we are going to start our discussion today. You can actually join our discussion and you can ask questions by giving us a call, not really a call, but you can join our conference call. You should have received an email. So we have a conference room we created, a virtual conference room. And you can, whenever, if you have a question to ask, after our, initial discussion, you can dial the number, that you have in your email, but I can read you again. Later, you can dial the number 605-475-4065. Again, that number, 605-475-6065. And once you dial that number, you will be connected to the conference room. Then you may have to dial the access number. The access number to our conference room is 940007 and hash. Again, 940007 0007 and hash. So you can call that number. So I'm going to dial that number with this phone. So then the conference, we also will be connected to the conference room. Okay, there's some technical difficulty while Bante Mehta is fixing that. We can start our discussion, so you can follow your email and you can dial that number and connect to our virtual conference room. Okay, so as we are facing this pandemic all around the world, this pandemic is actually teaching us a lot of things. And so many things to learn from this pandemic, so many lessons to be learned. But today I would like all of us to pay attention to one thing that that is very obvious, that comes to our attention during this period, and that is the deep level of interconnectedness or interdependent or interrelatedness and interdependent nature of us. In the Buddhist teachings, this idea of interdependence and interconnectedness is a very important idea, and that is really the basis of our existence. And then so we learn this interdependent or interconnectedness to understand two things. One is how our survival, our existence is depending on so many other conditions, and how our survival depends on so many other people. So to understand that we are not an isolated unit or isolated entity, but we are interdependent, interconnected to so many other people and other things. So we try to contemplate on that. We try to comprehend that the fact of interconnectedness, to understand that that as a way of overcoming our ego. Because sometimes whenever we may, without our knowing, because of sometimes our power, our youth, whatever abilities we have, we may wrongly think about ourselves as a very strong independent person. So and then it eventually can lead us to develop ego. So the doctrine of interdependence, the idea is we are interconnected. We use that idea to kind of overcome that arrogant the attitude and that egoistic attitude, to understand and be humble, to acknowledge and accept that we are connected to so many things, and there's no me if there are no others. There's no me if there are no other nature. That's one way of understanding this interconnectedness. The other way of understanding this interconnected is that since I am one part of this whole interconnected system, as an individual, whatever my actions, whatever my thoughts, can have an important impact on the whole system, have important impact on others. What we are learning during this epidemic period is that how one person can be can do such an impact on other people. Like one individual has such a power to make a big impact on other people in positive ways and also in negative ways. That is what we are seeing during this period. Like if one person is taking care of himself or herself, and then try to follow all the advice we get from healthcare experts, and take care of one's body and be healthy, stay healthy. And that's not only that person is helping himself, but actually that person is helping so many other people, because then we will not become a link of the chain of the spread of this virus. And on the other hand, if we remain healthy, and then we will not have to go to hospital, and we will not become a burden to the healthcare system. Right, Bante?
Yeah.
So let's say if I get sick and then I have to go and get treatment, and then I become a burden, burden to the healthcare system, and then there will be so many other people also get sick. But if I don't get sick, I will not go there. So I will not become a burden to the healthcare system. So the healthcare system can take care of other people who need more help, right? So
That's
so
what, Bante. My concern is my respiratory system has a little bit, weakness. So what I do, I always take care of myself as much as possible to take care of other people. I wash my hand all the time, and I don't touch. If I am going out and doing things, I don't touch my face
yes, yeah,
because easily can this
yeah.
uh,
Virus can be.
transfer and go into the system and make a big problem. And also when I am really having a cough, if especially I try to
Cover, yeah.
cover with, and so because actually not because of any other reason, especially right now, to take care of the other people.
Yeah, allow the other people to get treatments,
That's
then,
right.
and then,
That's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and even because this is the virus that is spreading from human being to human beings, right?
Yeah,
Human
yeah.
being to human beings. If
And
one person
I
is
know
not
that I'm not infected right now. That's why I am
with you, yeah,
because we
yeah.
have
So three
spent
of
more
us,
than
yeah,
2 weeks now here.
in here,
So we have a kind of
yeah,
reliable
relationship.
health right now, relationship and trust. So that's why uh, if we have, so we have to be really, really
Responsible, right?
responsible
Yeah.
right now.
So I think, yeah. So if one person is careful, and that person can stop the whole chain,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If one person is not careful, he can
You
actually
can be the
impact.
catalyst, is that
Catalyst,
right?
yeah. It can be a chain, link of a very long chain.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's quite obvious, how one individual, one person can be an impact to so many other people, and so this is something that we realize these days. Of course, it's mostly we can see how it can have a negative impact, and if one person is not doing things right. But because of this endemic Bante, now we are realizing that actually, we cannot simply ignore anyone.
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
we tend to think that, okay, those people, I don't care about them. I will take care of myself, and it's their job, right? So we try to like ignore some group of people in the society. But right now we are realizing that if we ignore one group of people, they are whatever their condition is going to impact on us, in a different ways. So we cannot simply now ignore anyone. We really have to care for everyone, and or shut some people. You cannot ignore anyone. Because if anyone's activity can have a big impact on the whole society.
That's right.
Yeah, so we really have to take care of everyone.
And we three of us have good relationship in that sense.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why we always uh, uh, clean even the doorknobs
Doorknobs,
if
yeah.
we go out,
Wow,
and
yeah.
and we really care each other.
Yeah,
Really, we practice loving kindness and mindfulness.
yeah, yeah, definitely. You know, this is a period that we really need mindfulness and
Yeah,
loving
of course.
kindness. Yeah. So the one other thing that we had to understand because of this epidemic, so not really epidemic, it has already become a pandemic.
Yeah.
Bigger than epidemic. Yeah. Because it's endemic, now we are realizing that how connected we are, and how one person's, how our own. Let's come to ourselves. How my actions can influence so many other people. Actually, I mean, even there's no such pandemic right now these days. It is the same. We can have, we can have such impact even though there's no such pandemic these days. Because of this pandemic, that fact has become very obvious. We can see that how my carelessness can have a big impact on others, or how my caring of myself and my loving kindness can have a good impact on others. But even on other times, let's say we somehow overcome this pandemic, and our thoughts, our speech, and our actions actually have a big impact on others. So other time we don't see it. It's not very obvious.
Mm-hmm.
It's very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see it. But right now we can see that is quite obvious because of this pandemic. But even in other times, whatever thoughts we think, whatever speech we speak, and whatever our actions have a big impact, more like a ripple impact on so many others every day. So therefore, this is a good lesson actually we can learn. Right now, it is very obvious that my behavior, my decision, my thoughts is impact so many other people, and even on other times. What we think, how we behave, how we speak, can really have impact on others. Actually, to say that any relationship can be a healthy relationship if we pay attention to the impact the other person is getting because of my speech and my actions and my decisions. If we pay attention to that, how the other person feel it, what is the impact of my speech, my behavior to the other person. If we have that attention, and any relationships can be quite healthy because we become aware that so there's that level of impact happening all the time actually because of this endemic. That whole fact is coming to the surface. We can clearly see, and we just have to come back to us and right now we do our best not to become a link of the chain of the virus. That's best. So let's practice that. Let us practice. Let us make a determination that I will never become a link of this chain.
So, Bante, do we
Yeah.
need a special discipline?
Yes. And so even just like we make a determination that I will not become a link of the chain of the virus. Maybe one day, of course, even this virus, this pandemic is also impermanent. One day this will go away, but how long it will stay is going to depend on our actions. And whenever this is gone, but I think we can still maintain that vigilance, that not to become a link of the negative chain, not to become a link of the chain of the negative impacts to the others, right? So all the while, I mean, we are always become a link to whatever chain. Whatever our speech, our behavior, our gesture, our reactions is impacting so many other people, and those people will go out and they will impact on others. There's always that ripple effect happening all the time based on our reaction, our speech, our actions. So just like right now, we make sure that we will not become a link of this chain of the virus. I think that training can help us even later times not to become a link of the chain of negativities
And take it serious.
take it serious.
Whatever the health experts and the government ask you to do it.
Yeah.
Be serious
Yeah.
and do it.
Do it. I mean, if we become vigilant during this period, we can be relaxed later.
Yeah.
But if we're going to relax right now, we have to, go through this difficulty for a longer time.
That's right.
Right? Yeah.
If you really love this nation, if you really love this world,
Yeah.
think about what health experts ask you to do,
Yeah.
and what governments are asking you
Yeah. So
to
we
do
can,
right
yeah.
things. Do it. Be serious.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually our the conference room is open now. If you like to give your comments, so if you have any questions to ask, you can dial that number. Again, I can tell you the number 605 475 4065. Dial that number, and then you will be connected to the conference room. Then you will have to key in this number to open the door of the conference room, like access number. They will ask you an access number. That access number is 940007 and hash. Again, 940007 and hash. Dial that number right now if you have any questions. So we would, actually, yeah, we would love to have, people here, right, Bante?
Yeah.
But we ask you to stay home because we want to practice this loving kindness.
But
in
we
meaningful way.
invited
Everyone.
for the meditation
Yeah.
mentally, and
Mentally,
you can
yes.
come and sit
Yeah.
with us. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, please feel free to call and dial that number and dial that access number to ask any questions if you have.
We have few minutes, so I was struggling to connect this, so you can ask some questions.
Yeah, because
And also,
Bante
while
made
you
a-
are asking question, other people can mute their phone. Otherwise,
Yeah.
disturb the.
Oh yeah, I think someone is coming. Is there anyone there? Yeah, I think this is quite new to us, but I think eventually we will, learn this. Hopefully in the next week, you'll be able to connect us more lively, forwarding your questions to us. But do you have any question?
The problem I had was just to connect this,
Connect this.
because I was depending on this.
Okay, yeah. So now it's working, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe our message is very clear,
That's why
So
no.
nobody, yeah. So maybe next week, we can plan to have more questions. Hello, is there anyone there?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
No problem.
Yes. Who is here? Can you tell your name?
Hello?
Yes, you can go ahead and talk. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Please go ahead and ask. Introduce yourself and then ask the question.
This is Cece.
Okay, Sefi, thank you for your call. And what would you like to ask?
Yes. I would like.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I would like to.
Yes.
I would like to ask your advice
Okay.
about the movement back and forth in my mind between feeling
Okay. Okay. So you would like to have some advice on how to balance? You mean balance of
Yes,
balance?
yes.
Yeah.
Afraid.
To balance, but to get rid of the fear completely. I
Okay.
struggle with that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. So yes, yes, Selfie, right? Selfie.
Safe.
Seifi, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Seifi. Yeah, thank you for the question. So the question she asked is that how we can overcome fear that we experience in these days, and then how we become strong during this period. Yes, Seifi, it is quite natural to how fear, because when we hear the news, actually, we can see how fast this virus is spreading, and it seems like it's going all over the place. But what we see these days is actually because of our previous weeks, and we were not mindful enough, we were not vigilant enough. What we are seeing today is the result of that. But now people are more careful and more mindful, so we will see the result of that good actions in maybe next week. I think the way to overcome the fear is to to whenever we have these negative feelings, and we can purposely think about the people who are actually dedicating their lives to overcome this problem. We can think about all the healthcare workers, how
Yeah.
much how dedicated they are.
And that is the front line line
Yeah,
of
and so there are so many people out there doing their best to help all the sick people. So whenever we have this fear, one way to overcome this fear is to quickly focus our mind not on the fear but more on the gratitude, and think about the people. There are so many people out there working day and night to help the people, and there are so many other organizations also trying their best to help the people. So people are really taking this serious. There are people who are taking this seriously. There are systems, institutions who are taking this seriously. They are working so hard, and there are so committed people for that, so we can develop gratitude. And so whenever we have that gratitude, and we can actually overcome the fear. So that will be one thing we can do, right, Bante?
And
Yeah.
also think about whatever your belief and bring that power forward, and be courageous and pray for the
Yeah.
good health for the world.
Yes.
So you can do that too.
Yes,
Because-
actually. So whenever we have this fear, I think, we can actually, Bante, we can even say a mantra.
Yeah.
The mantra is like, the good mantra we can say these days is like, be well, be safe, be healed.
Yeah.
Like everyone, so instead of engaging with the fearful thoughts, we can generate a loving kindness thought,
Yeah.
like generating a good wish for all the people to be well, be safe, be healed. And then, of course, as Bante mentioned, we all have a spirituality within us. And spiritual power is more powerful than anything else, our power of our mind. So we can, go to that power, and then this loving kindness is a way to, bring that power out. So make proactive, purposeful wish, may all people be safe. May people who are already been affected, may they have a strong immunity. May they be well, may they be safe. So I think the gratitude is one way, and then the loving kindness
And
is the
also,
other
Bante,
way.
if you have fear or any so-called negative feelings, which is not good for your immunity.
Immunity, right? Yeah.
And if your immunity is deteriorating, what happened?
You
You become the victim of this.
Yeah.
And then what happened? The repercussions of that directly goes to the people outside.
Yeah.
So you have to be really strong, and
Yes.
just think about the fear is not necessary right now. It's a kind of
So we have to be alert, right?
of course,
Yes,
of
yeah.
course, of course.
Yeah.
But bring some kind of spiritual power right now.
Okay, jungle foraging.
Yeah. Yes. Hello, Kay.
Hi, Bondi. I was just checking to make sure it worked.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. It works. We can hear you. So do you have a question?
Or any wish? Wish
No, but
for
we
the
do want to say that we really love the program.
Okay. Yeah, you are welcome, Kay. I'm glad that you are joining from home, so we are still connected.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it worked so that everybody else knew that it was good to call in.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, thank you. So
Thank you.
yeah, thank you, Kay, for your call. Thank you very much. We
Thank you.
miss your tea.
I mean,
Thank
I'll call you
Kay.
later.
Later, okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the question, Seifi. I hope that we will gradually overcome the fear. I think you can think about gratitude. Be grateful to people who are working so hard, and instead of having these thoughts arising in your mind, all these negative thoughts, and just make a wish. Like be well and happy, be
And
well and
one
happy.
thing, we have some other programs like chanting,
Yes.
especially to heal the world.
Yeah.
So you can come online and connect with us, and we will do the chanting, and we will pray for them, and we will send our loving kindness, and this way we can heal our world with our spiritual power.
Yeah. On Saturday at 7 p.m. we will have a special blessing chant, so you can join us in the same way, like you are joining us today. So in that way we can develop our confidence and strength. And of course, there are countries who have already overcome this epidemic. So it is possible. It is possible. We just have to be a little bit, more vigilant and mindful to do this. So we can overcome this. So with
Thank
that,
you so very much.
oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. You are here. Yeah. So let us move to the other part of the program. If we have chanting book, you can follow us. Otherwise, we can actually download the chanting book from our website also. Thank you. Okay, let us move to the other part of the program, the transference of merits, the departed relatives. Page number 14. Today, by doing this meditation together, we generated so much goodness, positive energy, merits, and let us now share these merits with all others, particularly with our departed relatives, our departed family members who loved us so much, who are no more with us today. Let us be grateful to all of them and share this goodness with them all. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu Sukita hontu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all sentient beings. If there's any being in this world who would like to share these merits, may he or she do so. May all living beings share these merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ettavata ce ammihi Sambhatam punya sampadam Sabbe deva anumodantu Sabba sampatti siddhya Sabbe bhuta anumodantu Sabba sampatti siddhya Sabbe satta anumodantu Sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. Today we will chant this special blessing verse for the for the thinking about all the victims and vulnerable people for this virus, let us chant in Pali and then let us say in English 3 times, especially special wish for all the people in the world. Dukkham patanta nindukha bhayam patanta nibbaya sokam patanta nisoka hontu sabbe vipanino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act kicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, spiritual mind, I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be peaceful. Okay, we will do our blessing chant now. Okay, we are going to chant Loving Kindness Sutra, the Metta Sutra. And this particular sutra was given by the Buddha out of great compassion for all living beings. We are going to chant the same sutra right now for the well-being and benefit of all of you, especially during this period. We like to expand this loving kindness, direct this loving kindness to all the victims of this COVID-19 virus. And we wish that
Bhante, especially this discourse delivered by the Buddha for a group of monks who are having some fear.
Yeah.
To
overcome
the fear, Buddha asked to practice this, chant this, and remind this. Practice loving kindness.
So therefore, we also focus our mind on all the people who are frightened and who are in fear, and may they receive this loving kindness, may they receive the vibration of this wholesome chant, and may they be able to overcome their fear and anxieties and all the concerns. May all the people all around the world receive these blessings, and especially sick people, may they receive these blessings, may they recover soon, and may they be healed. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniyamatta kusalena yantam santam padang abhisamicce sakko joce sojoce suaco camsa mudvanati mani
තුස්සකෝ ච සුභරෝ ච අප්පකිච්ඡෝ ච සල්ලෞක වුත්ති සම්ත්‍රින්ද්‍රියෝ ච නිපකෝ ච අප්පගම්බෝ කුලේසු අනනුගින්දෝ ච ගොන්දං සමාචරේ කිංචේන විඤ්ඤෝ පරේ උපවදෙය්‍යං සුඛිනෝ වාකේමිනෝ හොන්තු සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තා ඒකේචිපාන භූතන්ති තසාවාතාවරාවා අනවසේසාදීගාවායේ මහන්තාවා මංජිමාරස්සකානුකතෝලා දිට්ඨාවායේව අද්දිට්ඨායේ ච දුරේ වසන්ති අවිදුරේ භූතාවා සම්භවේසීවා සබ්බේ සත්තා භවන්තු සුඛිතත්තාන පරෝ පරං නිකුම්බේත නාති මඤ්ඤේත කත්තචිනං කංචි ව්‍යාරෝසනා පටිඝ සංඥානාඤ්ඤමඤ්ඤස්ස දුක්ඛමිච්ඡය මාතා යතානියං පුත්තං ආයුසා ඒක පුත්ත මනුරක්ඛේ එවං පිසම්බ භූතේසු මාන සංභාවයේ අපරිමාණං මිත්තං ච සම්බ ලෝකස්මින් මාන සංභාවයේ අපරිමාණං මුද්දං අදෝච තිරියං ච අසංපාදං අවේරං අසපත්තං තිත්තං චරං නිසින්නෝ සයානෝ වායාව තස්ස විගත මින්දෝ ඒතං සතින් අදිත්තේය බ්‍රහ්මමේතං විහාරං ඉදමාවෝ දිට්ඨිං ච අනුපගම්ම සීලවා දස්සනේන සම්පන්නෝ කාමේසු විනේයගේ ධම්මයි ජාතු ගබ්බසෙයං පුනරේති ඒතේන සච්ච වඤ්ඤේන සොත්ති තේ හෝතු සම්බදා ඒතේන සච්ච වඤ්ඤේන සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු ඒතේන සච්ච වඤ්ඤේන හෝතු තේ ජය මංගලං සම්බීතියෝ විවජ්ජන්තු සම්බ රෝගෝ විනස්සතු මාතේ භවන්තන්තරායෝ සුඛී දීඝායුකෝ භව භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ බුද්ධානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ ධම්මානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ භවතු සම්බ මංගලං රක්ඛන්තු සම්බ දේවතා සම්බ සංඝානුභාවේන සදා සොත්ති භවන්තු තේ.
Let us spend a moment of reflection. Let us try to recall to our mind whatever kind deed we may have done during last few days. Think about any simple incidents that you were able to do some good deed, even like making a call to someone who needs some company, who needs some love and attention. Think about any such kind deed you did. Let us rejoice in those kind deeds. These kind deeds show that we can overcome our defilements, we can grow our goodness. Let us rejoice. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have done kind deeds
if I have done kind deeds
to other beings,
to other beings,
with my body, speech, or mind,
with my body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds,
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
appreciating the opportunity to help others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
resolving not to compare myself with others.
resolving not to compare myself with others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind
and
deeds,
gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all dangers and pain.
May my kind deeds
May my kind
and the
deeds
merits that come from them
and merit that come from them
help me in freeing my heart.
help me in freeing my heart.
Let us now rejoice the kindness of others. Try to recall to your mind whatever moments that you had last few days, that someone showed some kindness and care to you. Someone sent you some necessary items to you, or somebody gave you a call and asked how you are doing. And any kindness that you have received or you have seen or heard, any kind deeds done by some others towards yourself or some others. Try to recall an incident. Let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day,
On this day,
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have seen or heard
if I have seen or heard
of the kind deeds done by
of
others
the kind deeds done by others,
with their body, speech, or mind,
with their body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
whether great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to
those
mind
kind deeds,
those kind
and let
deeds,
my heart
and
rejoice.
let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of
being
others,
always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise kind
and
people
follow their example.
and follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and many living beings.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you for joining us today. We will meet again, and of course next Wednesday. But also remember, that we are offering an extra meditation session on Sunday evening, a similar session. We will have less chanting but more meditation on Sunday evening. On Saturday evening, we will have a special blessing chant. You should have received an email. So follow that email. There are many sessions. Even tomorrow, even tomorrow at 6:30, there will be similar meditation right here conducted by Bhante Punna. So you have received email, with all the
It
sessions.
is only meditation, not the
only
the
meditation.
chanting.
Yeah, just
Only
the meditation.
it's only 1 hour.
1 hour guided meditation tomorrow at 7 p.m. Sorry, tomorrow at
And
6:30
also
p.m.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
How about Tuesday?
Tuesday also, yeah.
Also.
They have received email.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So follow our email and join. We have meditation almost every evening, meditation or chanting. So you can follow the link and join us. Thank you. And see you next
Wish you
time.
good health.
Yeah.
May all of you be well.